Breaking news: DSS denies role in the controversial abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. As you're joining us from today, wherever you are joining us, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification, and we will notify you as it is hot. Now, today is the continuation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court hearing, and plenty woto they happen for that side. But one of the controversial issue now with the trend, currently concerning the update as it is hot for the trial. Be say DSS don't come out. That is the secret police of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. We all know, the role they played with the Kenya authority, in abducting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they are currently denying the fact that they have no hands in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's abduction. Let us go into the news fully without wasting much of your time. Now, this is coming from Sahara Reporters. DSS denies hands in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's abduction. This was revealed during the resumed cross-examination of a prosecution witness known only by the code name BBB Triple B, an intelligence officer operatives of the DSS who appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja. The Department of State Services (DSS) has denied any role in the controversial abduction of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. This was revealed during the resumed cross-examination of a prosecution witness known only by the code name BBB, an intelligence operative of the DSS, who appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Grilled by Paul Erokoro, senior advocate of Nigeria, counsel of the embattled Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the masked witness claimed the DSS has no operational jurisdiction outside Nigeria's territorial bounds, hinting that Kanu's 2021 rendition from Nairobi was executed by force beyond the agency's legal reach. Interesting. This is actually getting interesting. Make I pause here before continuing with this news. It is now getting interesting because the zoo and their agencies are beginning to expose themselves. I said it right from the onset that this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court hearing, is going to expose a lot of atrocities. I said it from the onset. The biggest mistake the zoo made was, keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, keeping him under, lock and keys, keeping him in solitary confinement and abducting him. That was their biggest mistake, because it's going to expose them. Forget about this whole thing that they are trying to do, continue to use corrupt and illegal ways, to hide the truth. There is nothing hidden under the sun. The reality will definitely come up, and it is coming up and is catching the zoo, as quickly as possible. Let us continue with the news. Pressed further on whether politicians or government ministers could manipulate the DSS, the witness distanced the agency from such influence, insisting that it operates under the direct control of the Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA. He added that the Attorney General of the Federation does not dictate or interfere in the agency's covert operations. BBB gave a sweeping overview of how the DSS gathers its intelligence, mentioning sources ranging from human information to social media platforms. Due to their specialized training, he asserted that DSS operatives possess the capacity to extract vital information from any environment. In a dramatic twist, BBB admitted that Kanu personally told him that he was kidnapped in Kenya and ferried into Nigeria against his will. Yet, the intelligence officer was quick to absolve his agency of involvement in the operation, reiterating that the DSS lacks the constitutional mandate to arrest individuals outside Nigeria's borders. This is pure lies. This is pure lies. Let me repeat it again so that you understand. You understand the lie that these people are playing. If truly they had no hands in all these things, by now Kenya will be in trouble. After all, Kenya is calling out the zoo. You know, the same Kenya is claiming that they have no hands. Everybody is denying. So there is more to this. So forget about these controversies or these lies these people are trying to bring up. He said, in a dramatic twist, BBB admitted that Kanu personally told him that he was kidnapped in Kenya and ferried into Nigeria against his will. Yet, the intelligence officer was quick to absolve his agency of involvement in the operation, reiterating that the DSS lacks the constitutional mandate to arrest individuals outside Nigerian borders. That means, so how did they pick Nnamdi Kanu? That is the big question. The funny thing is that this witness BBB is not even intelligent. It's just like, the second person, who also came and made a caricature of the agency. But let's continue with the news. Pivoting to the substance of the prosecution's case, the witness accused Kanu of using his Radio Biafran broadcast to incite widespread violence, including during the 2020 NSAS protests. He claimed that IPOB leader had openly declared his intention to secure Biafra by any means necessary, even if it means WAR. So how does this incite the public? First of all, what is Nnamdi Kanu's business with the NSAS protest? Let's just be realistic and be fair. Wetin concern Agbero concern overload. Is Nnamdi Kanu fighting for the zoo, for the betterment of the zoo? That is the first question you should be asking for yourself. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. You're calling NSAS protest. NSAS protest was as a result of the Nigerian police brutality, which has already started again. And if time is not taken, that NSAS protest might come again in another way. So that means, as many Nnamdi Kanu was around, the agitation that took place, you people would have also linked him to that same agitation. These people are not just being serious. These people aren't serious at all. They don't have anything against this young man. Let us round up with the news, as we continue to give you more update. Now, as the cross-examination progressed, the defense lawyer, Erokoro, requested an adjournment to enable the team to present a crucial video clip as evidence. The court acceded to the request after earlier admitting certified true copies of judgment from the fundamental rights cases previously filed by Kanu in Abia, Enugu, and the Federal High Court in Umuahia. Now, before delving into the courtroom drama, proceeding began with Kanu's led counsel, Kanu Agabi-san, drawing the court's attention to a complaint by the prosecution-led counsel, Adegboyega Awomolo San, over alleged illegal live streaming of the trial. Aloye Jimako, a member of Kanu's legal team, was also accused of consistently posting misleading courtroom updates and documents on social media. Awomolo called for a total ban on mobile phones inside the courtroom, lamenting what he described as deliberate attempts to sensationalize the proceeding. Now, this was actually one of the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu's case was more, like the case was more like a private case or a secret case. That was why no information was actually gotten during the case. But as the case continues today, we'll try as much as possible to get more information as the trial is going on. So stay tuned and make sure you share this video.